Well, welcome back to our hockey podcast. I'm CRTOPPI from the sunny Okanagan, and this
And I'm
is
JOEE from Kentucky, the land of bluegrass and bourbon.
and no hockey.
And no hockey. Yes, I know. Pretty pathetic. But I do watch a lot of it, though.
The only bad thing about the Okanagan is the Canucks. Don't cheer for them.
Oh, and they haven't had much to celebrate anyhow lately.
No, but Brock Besser did just pass Bo Horvat. I think it's 12th or 11th all time in Canucks points.
Well, there you go. There's a positive.
421 points, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. Passing Mr. Boho.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Next on that list, I believe, is JT Miller.
Now we're getting up there.
I'm surprised, actually. What's his name? Just said it. Besser wasn't traded.
Yeah. There was lots of things I was surprised that didn't get traded, and then surprises that did get traded.
Yeah. What a trade deadline that was. Pretty slow to start.
Yes, it was. But like I told you, I said, wait, it'll get crazy towards the end. It sure did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll all start off with the Florida Panthers.
Yep. Talk about a pickup.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I was too. I was very shocked. I mean, there was the rumors, and I'm hoping y'all know who we're talking about.
Mr. Brad Marchand, the Rat.
The Rat is paired up with Mr. Tkachuk now.
What a line that would be. Matthew Tkachuk and Marchand. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then throw Bennett in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a wire ref line for
you. The wire ref would be real happy to see that. If they just had, like I said, if they had Nick Cousins on there too, it would be the most hated team in hockey. But yeah, I mean, he's 47 points into the season, but he's injured.
He is injured. But, I mean,
and then the return that I saw,
nothing.
I mean, a second round pick in 2027, a conditional pick, and then it could turn into a first round pick in 2028. I don't know. It was mind boggling.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yep.
Almost as crazy as Dallas. I don't know. I predicted them back a while back when I did.
Yes, you did.
I said that Dallas was going to win the cup. And they just, I don't know. I think they made themselves stronger.
Yes, they did. By God, yeah.
Mikko Rantanen.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder if YRF is actually going to keep on collecting Stinky Oven.
Now that he's on the Canes. Yeah. I think it's a decent pickup for the Canes. I mean, to develop somebody young like that, I think they got a good shot of having a good player there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do too. I think he'll be good.
Yeah.
And, back to Carolina, they have two 2026 conditional first-round picks, a third-round pick in 26 and a third-round pick in 27.
27, yep. So, now, hopefully, Rantanen will start performing again.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a good fit in Carolina.
Yeah, well, I mean, you only play, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
I mean, hard to fit in to a team, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kuzmenko was starting to fit in with the Flyers, but they went ahead and traded him back to the Kings. So, that was kind of not really a shock because it was mentioned, but it was like, okay, well, nice knowing you. See you.
Yeah. Penguins, they got rid of a few players too today.
Yeah.
Beauvillier to the Capitals. I mean, they already got rid of Bunting a couple days ago.
Yeah.
For Luke Schenn and Thomas Novak, and then they shipped off Schenn to where did he go now? Why can't I remember? Winnipeg.
Yeah, to the Jets.
Yeah, for a second and a fourth.
Yeah. And second in 26 and fourth in 27.
Yeah.
Yep. And let's see what else.
Kind of circling back to the Stars, they also re-signed Johnston today.
Mm-hmm.
5 years, $42 million, so 8.4 for the next 5 years.
Yeah,
it's a little high, but hey.
Well, Johnston has been on a tear.
He has. He's got, I think, like 35 points or something since January 1st, and that's 6th in the NHL.
That's incredible stats.
Mm-hmm.
They could really go all the way.
They could. I mean, it's the right time to get hot, right?
Yes, it is. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Seeing how some other teams haven't.
Yeah. Cover them up right there.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But definitely lots of trades that, some, like I said, some were expected, and some were just out of nowhere.
Also, the big trade too with Ottawa and Buffalo. I didn't see that one coming.
Which one was that?
Josh Norris going.
Oh yeah, Dylan Cousins to the Sens for Norris, Bernard Docker, and Gilbert. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know Revolution said he's happy with that, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, Dylan Cousins did have a good year a couple of years ago, and hopefully he can regain that again.
Yeah. Fresh start, which would be good for some. And then there was the Coyle trade, and a 5th round pick to the Avs. So Avalanche is trying to build up their run for the Cup also. So
how you feeling about your boy gone to Toronto?
Disappointed. Old Sarge was good for the Flyers. Definitely a leader. If you don't know Sarge, I'm talking about Scott Lawton. Yeah, and they picked up Grebenkin. Yeah, who's in the AHL now. Flyers sent him down to the Lehigh Valley, and then they get a
first round pick
in 2027. Yeah. So, hey, I wish Lawton the best. I mean,
and also Philly retains 50% of his contract as well.
Yeah. Philly's well known to retain contracts or partial contracts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We can move on from that.
I have to say the best part of that trade was listening to TSN when the guy asked if he talked to the GM of Toronto about where he'd fit in. He's like, "Man, I haven't even called my mom yet."
That's funny. Lawton was a straight shooter, and that's what's cool about him. So, yep, lots of fun. I'm looking forward to see what happens the rest of the year. Definitely keeping track of all these players that got traded. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, most of them will probably join their teams probably tomorrow. I don't know if any of them will make it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what even games are on tonight.
We even had a list and we totally forgot.
Oh, there's our list. Probably can't see it.
Yeah, no, there it is. Yeah. 6 games.
Yeah, 6 games. Well, first game is the Red Wings and Capitals. Is Ovechkin going to get another goal, 2 inch closer to that milestone goal?
Probably. I would think it'd be very possible.
So what is he? 9 goals away?
9 goals away. That's which incredible.
At the beginning of the year, I never thought that would even happen.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think so either. And then, like we said, when he got injured with the broken leg, they would have thought he made such a comeback. So
they must have put some super soldier serum in him.
Yeah. Well, what is it? From Marvel.
Captain America.
Yeah, not Captain America. Sebastian Shaw played him.
Are you talking about the Winter Soldier?
Yes, there you go. I had a brain fart. Sorry, guys. That happens, when you get up there, you're a little oldish.
When you're playing with the dinosaurs, that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. I was never really a fan of Ovechkin, but man, kudos to him.
absolutely. It's a record that probably stand for a little bit longer.
Yeah. But I mean, I think Austin Matthews is on a little higher pace than Ovechkin was back in the day. So,
yeah.
I mean, he is a Maple Leaf, so what's going to happen there?
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Since we're talking about stats, Crosby, how about that? Past Gordie Howe all time with 1,050 assists now,
which is awesome. To pass Mr. Hockey in anything is a feat. So,
considering he had all those concussions and missed almost 2 years,
yeah,
that is incredible.
That's absolutely astounding. And what if he hadn't had those concussions?
I know that's like a Penguin thing. What if Lemieux wasn't sick? Would have Lemieux passed Gretzky's records?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But well. Yeah. But yeah, that's probably the only record we're going to see fall in quite a while.
Probably.
So, you want to cover Dallas some more?
Sure, we can cover Dallas. I don't know what they're on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
They're playing well, and I know later in the video they're going to come up in our 3 stars of the week.
Yes, it is. Yes, they are.
We won't go too much into them.
No.
The last 10 games, they're 7-2-1. Like I say, I really think that they're going to. If not, they have a really good shot of winning that cup.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If Rantanen can get in there and do what he does, yeah, I think they're going to be unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Ottner needs to get a little bit better in that.
And I think Heiskanen is going to be coming back here soon too. I believe he's injured.
Yeah. Yes.
So also with Dallas, I have like the stat of the year. So Ilya Lyubushkin scored his first goal in 147 games the other night.
That's so insane.
That was his first goal since the 2022-23 season. And I believe he was with Buffalo then, I believe.
Yeah.
But that is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Truly a defensive defenseman.
Mm-hmm. So,
anything else on Dallas for you?
Well, and I don't know. I don't think we were going to put him in the top 3 in our stars of the week. But Jason Robertson, in the last 5 games, has 4 goals and 6 assists, 10 points, obviously. So even with J-Rob, they're doing very well. I mean, that line or that team has got such an offensive power right now. It's just like we said, unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you can get Robertson, Johnston, Rantanen, Heiskanen all on the same page.
Well, he's got too many SONs and ENs there.
And the other player, which I don't want to name yet because he's going to be one of our 3 stars.
Yep.
And man,
that
team's going to be scary.
Yes, it is. Who would have thought your other player would have impressed as much as he had?
Yeah, I know. I believe, shout out to Texas Sweatpants. I believe he is his favorite player. So
cool.
I'm not sure if he watches, but yeah. So
Texas Sweatpants.
What a name.
Yep.
I don't know if it was another trade. What, Brock Nelson going to the Avs would probably be another half decently big trade.
Yeah. I think so.
For I think Callum Ritchie, Oliver Shillington, and a couple draft picks.
Yeah.
I think a first and a third.
I think that's correct.
But other than that, there was not much more happening on this day. A lot of minor trades. I think the Penguins traded Gruden and somebody else to the Devils for nobody. Who was the other player?
That's why it wasn't that big.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other player.
I'm surprised Raquel stayed.
Yeah, I am too. I was actually kind of glad that he did, because he's the only one besides Gretzky, or not Gretzky, Crosby, that's actually doing anything real major for the Penguins right now.
I was really hoping Malkin would have got traded.
Yeah. I think he'd have to be kicked out violently before he would leave.
And how about Shea Weber being traded to the U-Haul Hockey Club?
I don't know. And was it that big? No.
Well, he's never going to play again. It's just to get rid of his money, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
And Peter Mrazek's going back to the team that drafted him.
Yeah.
And where's that, Joey?
Huh? He's not going back to Philly.
No, he's going back to Detroit.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Wait a minute. You got me lost there. I was like, what?
Yeah, him and Craig Smith traded for Veleno.
Yeah. Yeah.
To Chicago. And speaking of Chicago, how about that Bedard?
Who?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
7 games now without a point. His last point came before was it Four Nations Cup?
Four Nations, yeah.
February 8th. We had 1 point, and it's just 7 games without a point. And he does, like I say, he just does not look good. Mm-hmm. He's a -8 in his last 7 games, too.
Well, he just doesn't look like he wants to be there anymore.
No.
And
I mean, if you look at somebody like, Ryan Donato, I mean, he's scoring at a high clip. He's actually impressed me. I'm surprised he didn't get traded somewhere.
Yeah. And what about Nazar? Is it Nazar?
Nazar.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's been actually producing more right now than Bedard has.
Mm-hmm. I've really liked Nazar's play.
Mm-hmm. Got a little fire in him, which is good.
Definitely. Just wish Bedard would find that fire.
Yeah.
Get out of this funk.
Mm-hmm. And every player has their funk. We all know that. So,
But even still, he's still leading the Blackhawks in points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he's still at 41.
46? Is it 41 or 46? I don't know. Let me have a look. He is at 49 points.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we didn't give him enough credit.
But I mean, so last year in 68 games, he had 61 points. Right now, played 62 games and only has 49.
He's got the potential. I mean, to have that many points in that.
Mm-hmm. I know plus minus. Huh? I know plus minus don't matter, but holy crap! So last year he was a -44. This year he's a -30. So in his career he's a -74.
Oh.
But again, he's on the Blackhawks, so
yeah.
For what it is.
When did the Blackhawks become so irrelevant?
I know, right? I mean, they just kind of deserve it for all the scandals that they're part of. So.
Well, yeah, but still, wow. And they were part of the original 6.
Mm-hmm.
Had great players on that team. Going way back. So I don't remember way back, but I do know Makita and Bobby Hull and
I think next year they're celebrating their 100th year in the NHL.
I'm not that old, so don't even think it. Oh hell! All right.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have said too with Rantanen, he signed for 8 years.
Yeah.
12 million a year. So was that 96 million?
I think so.
I don't math very well, so.
Yeah, that's 96. 8 years for 12. 8 million for 12 years. Yeah. That's 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
That's insane.
No, 8 years, 12 million.
8. Okay, that flopped around, but still, that's a lot of money for that long of a time frame.
Mm-hmm.
No telling what's going to happen in those 8 years. So,
yeah, man, Dallas could be scary in the next while.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Definitely.
Locked up Johnston, locked up Rantanen. I don't know much longer they have for Heiskanen, but
yeah.
I mean, think about it. Tyler Seguin's coming back too from injury, so
Good
that's
God.
another player we didn't mention.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So much potential. Oh, what about Ryan Reeves being waived?
Yeah, I think he's down at the AHL. That's crazy.
Because Reeves, Pitlick, Stillman, Cormier, and last guy, Hedwig, they all went on waivers, which was just weird. That's insane. And nobody picked him up. That's.
I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Ryan Reeves.
No, he can be a bully.
He never did anything when he was with the Penguins.
No, and I don't think he ever really fit in Toronto.
No, I mean, does anybody really?
No. Probably since 1967, nobody has.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said before, they're the only Canadian NHL team that their Stanley Cup photo is in black and white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, who has a cup? But
yes. Yeah, I saw that. Now it blew me away, though.
I guess speaking of Toronto, Matthews is on an 11-game point streak.
Good.
Against the Knights, he scored his 100th career power play goal too.
Okay. All right.
It's just crazy. Like I said, I really enjoyed watching these games because I would not normally watch Leaf games.
No.
It's just crazy to watch how inconsistent he's been.
Yeah.
Like you'll notice him 2 minutes, and then you won't notice him for the rest of the game.
Right.
And I think, Toronto, their goaltending is going to cost them. I don't think.
Yeah, that's something they should have really pursued before the trade deadline.
Like Wool, he has his good games, but holy crap! So against the Knights, he stopped 4 of 7 shots.
Which is
before getting pulled. He had a 57.1% save percentage. And he did not look good.
No, not at all. Not at all. That's.
But I mean, I don't know if good for us for goals, but I mean, the goaltending across the board the last 2 weeks has not been good.
No, not any consistent goalies out there right now. Well, there are some, but we'll talk about the one later.
Mm-hmm. Another goalie that I didn't really mention too much when we were just chatting was Dostal. He's actually been doing very well. So his last 4 games, Dostal, his save percentages have been 93.3, 94.3, 91.7, and 91.9. That's for a Ducks team.
Very good.
Right? And for a Ducks team that is kind of really inconsistent, right?
Yeah. I mean, they did pick up a rookie that just, isn't doing that much.
Okay, well, he just did have 3 points against the Oilers.
Yeah. Still not impressed.
No, I haven't been impressed either.
No.
He should have been a Flyer.
Not anymore. He can stay in the gutter.
Well, since we're talking about the Ducks, did you see the game before Gibson got hurt? He made that pretty incredible save.
That save was insane. Mm-hmm. If you can, put up a video on that. That was, if they haven't seen that, was just crazy.
Well, I'll try to put up a video. Hopefully, we don't get.
Yeah, I know, copyrighted.
Right.
Yeah,
but other people put up videos, so we'll try. I'll see.
Yeah.
But
that was save of the year as far as I'm concerned. Mm-hmm. That was. I think he could actually make himself into a pretzel. I've seen some pretty spectacular saves in my lifetime, but that was up there.
Also, with the Ducks, Colangelo actually had his first multi-point game of his career as well. And Joey's like, who is Colangelo?
Well, I know the Colangelo, but I'm just like trying to put together, okay, how long has he been playing?
He's just been a rookie the last 2 years. I think he was rookie last year.
Yeah. Oh, I know the name Colangelo. Sorry.
The Ducks and Oilers game was pretty insane. The Ducks scored 4 goals on 8 shots. So there's another goaltender gone.
Yeah.
Pickard saved 7 of 11. And the Ducks scored 2 goals in 12 seconds.
Oh my God.
And then they scored another 2 goals in a minute. It was crazy.
That is insane. So you got to watch that one, huh?
I did.
Oh man. That's the thing. A lot of these games have been won by, anywhere from 3 to 6 goals. Mm-hmm. And it's just, okay, where is the consistency of the defenses that are, allowing this many points? I mean, it's not just the goalie's fault.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy bounces that goalies have no chance of stopping. But they get pulled for that, pucks bouncing off their own players into the net, or I don't know, somebody giving up a goalie goal off the blocker.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Stamkos. That was interesting. He's only how many? Yeah, Sorokin gets a goal. And thank you,
Sorokin's comment after the game.
Huh?
Did you see Sorokin's comment after the game?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, I think he sent a tweet out saying that he knew that he'd get a goal before Shesterkin did.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yes. Lots of interesting stuff this past week.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Canadiens here. So
okay.
I've never been a huge Canadiens fan. I know I heard all about it from Dale, who's a huge Canadiens fan.
Why?
Why, I don't know either, but he's another guy who's been around with the dinosaurs, but I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Dale, I'm kidding. But it's kind of it's kind of bring card collecting into this. If it wasn't for having 5 Hudsons and his outburst silver, I don't know. It's really made me watch and cheer for Montreal, which is crazy.
No, I get it. I'm
invested in Montreal, and I kind of want to see them make the playoffs.
Yeah. Where are they at in the standings?
Last time I seen, they were 1 point out of a wild spot.
Okay.
Spot. But I mean, they've gone on a run as well.
Yeah.
Last game, it's kind of like saying this to Dale, but this is the perfect time to get hot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the Penguins used to do whenever they won the Cup. They would suck the first half of the year, into February and March, and that's why
instead of all year,
right? And then that's why they kind of called it the March of the Penguins, because March is when they would get hot
mm-hmm.
and they'd run it right into the playoffs.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what Montreal is doing right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Montreal got in and actually did some damage.
Well, I'll go for it. I mean,
the only problem is with Montreal is they're only getting production from Caulfield, Suzuki, and Hudson.
Yeah.
I mean, Slavkovsky's kind of picking it up now. But, I mean, speaking of Caulfield, he first time ever hit 30 goals.
Oh, that's spectacular. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go for your PC.
I know. I do PC Caulfield, so I don't know. I feel kind of dirty. Feeling dirty to be cheering for the Flyers.
Yeah. But. Did you see Slavkovsky and Ridley Gregg get into it the other game? No.
Is that when Jack guy came to him in the box, give him a high five?
Yeah, that was outstanding for Jack Eye to do that for Slavkovsky. But yeah, they had enough of Ridley Gregg. So
I think a lot of people do.
yeah, Mr. Slapshot.
Yeah. It's been quite fun watching Montreal games.
Yeah, I mean, they've got entertaining players on that team.
Yeah, they do.
And, they're not just the run-of-the-mill players like some of these teams have that have been around for forever or just don't want to participate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my feels on that one.
And Hudson just keeps getting points. I think he's now still first in rookie scoring with 49.
Mm-hmm. And how many goals does he have?
1.
He's only got 1 goal?
I believe that's all he has. Let me look.
And how many does Michkov have?
Doesn't matter. It's not all about goals.
Oh, now I discuss Mr. Michkov for you.
Well, I'm looking into Hudson. Why don't you talk about it?
Yes, I will do that. Mr. Michkov is the first goalie this year to hit, or first rookie this year to hit 20 goals. He's got 46 points. In the past 5 games, he has 3 goals, 4 assists. He got the only goal the other night against Winnipeg. But he's got 7 power play goals. His average time on ice is 16 minutes. They scored 3 game winners, 3 overtime game winners. I think the kid's pretty good.
Yeah, he's going to be good, especially if his buddy comes over now.
Yeah, Mr. Grebenkin,
I think his name is.
Yeah, Grebenkin. Okay, we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was
does
wrong.
Mr. Hudson only have the 1 point
No,
or 1 goal?
4 goals.
Okay,
I should have known that.
Yeah. So he's at how many? What's his points? 49.
Yeah, he has 4 goals and 45 assists.
Okay,
which is pretty incredible for a rookie.
Yeah, absolutely.
On a team that's really shouldn't be where they are.
No. Which I get it. I mean, we've got so many rookies out there. You get drafted. Bedard, Michkov, Hudson. We go to teams that aren't the greatest in the world,
mm-hmm.
and actually perform great. Now, if we can put other players around them that are good to better, they can definitely be outstanding stars in the league.
Yeah.
So,
watching Celebrini, he's going to be a great player too.
Yeah.
I think honestly, he's going to be better than Bedard,
which is absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. Another reason for the people like ourselves in the collecting hobby to collect Celebrini.
That's right.
Yep. Even though I would love to see Bedard get back on track.
Bedard really needs to get out of this slump.
Yeah.
There's no reason why he should be in this for this long.
No.
It's like just watching him, he looks so detached from.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think he needs a hug from his mom.
Or Corey Perry.
No. Corey Perry will be hugging his mom.
I know. I had to say it. You can leave that in.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Stadium Series. Blue Jackets obviously won 5-3. They are in first place, which is weird.
They're in first place?
No, at that point, they were in first place.
Oh.
Yeah. Very weird. Who would have thought the Blue Jackets? DeBrincat got his 28th and 29th goal in that game. Patrick Kane scored again. But Talbot was pretty bad in goal. He had an 80% save rate, which is pathetic, like we talked about. Goalies just aren't goalieing at this point.
No, they're not.
No. Matty Chuck got a goal. The whole first period was scoreless. It was kind of boring, to be honest.
Who had a goal?
Matty Chuck.
Matty Chuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who?
Yeah, I know he got a start goal.
Matty Chuck?
I can't say it, man. I mean, it's.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up.
For who? Columbus?
Voronkov, Olivier. I got his 12th, Danforth, Fantilli. He's the only one of note that really, for the Columbus, got a goal. It was an empty netter. That was his 18th goal at the time. Merce Lincoln's stopped 43 saves and allowed 3 goals for a 94% save rate. Of course, there's the no call, the controversial high stick. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, should they have called that? Kept the game close, given a chance for the Red Wings to stage a comeback? I mean, it was played in Ohio at the Buckeyes Stadium. Ohio State. Okay. But, that was basically the Stadium Series in a nutshell. So did you find the name?
Yeah, I've never heard of him before.
Yeah.
I'd say, Matty Chuck.
Yeah.
I thought you're like, I had no clue it was. So I'm like, Matty Chuck. Are you talking about Matthew Tkachuk? He's in Florida.
No.
Denton.
That's his name, Matty Chuck.
Yeah.
So, yes. I don't know. I like the Stadium Series games. They're really cool to be playing outside. But I honestly think they should be decided by teams that are actually not worth watching, but contenders every year. I mean, like I said, the Blue Jackets, who would have thought? Red Wings, and they had a 30, 25, and 6 record.
And they've been in so many. Like,
yeah.
I think they play too much outdoors, in my opinion. I don't know.
Well, it started out with 1 game,
right?
Then it's 2, and now it's 3, and next year, who knows, 4 or 5.
Like, how many Pittsburgh and Philly outdoor games has there been?
I don't know, 3.
3, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I like watching Pittsburgh in them, it's just kind of, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they're playing in PA, that would be a record attendance.
Mm-hmm.
That would be just an amazing, even a game to go to. Not only will there be fights on the ice, but there'll be fights in the stands.
Oh yeah, fights in the stands for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All right, and you're gonna cover. That's all I've got on the Stadium Series.
That's all you got on the Stadium Series? Okay. Yeah. I don't know a little bit about the Sharks and the Sens game. So the Sens game was in Ottawa, and they were actually celebrating 10 years. Do you remember what happened 10 years ago?
No, I've slept since then.
The Hamburglar. Do you remember Andrew Hammond?
Mm-hmm.
We're in like March again, where he went on the unbelievable run.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were celebrating him, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, Pinto scored a shorthanded goal. The Ottawa, I think, leads this year with 9 shorthanded goals. If that's crazy to think.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Usually, it's the Flyers up there, but no. This year they haven't done much, but definitely cool for the Sens to do that.
And Sens dominated most of the game. Like, there was a shift where I think Vlasic, Thompson, and Kunin were stuck in their own end for almost 3.5 minutes. They were friggin' dead.
Mm-hmm. Somebody passed them the oxygen and the energy drinks because they just were. I'm sure their legs were hurting and burning by the end of that shift.
Definitely, it was. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
No.
And I know also Stützle is actually on a point streak. I believe he's on 13-game point streak now as well.
They could put together a really good team.
Mm-hmm. And Pinto, he's gotten like 8 points in 8 games, so he's doing well too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the interview with Brady Tkachuk today. He was almost in tears when he talked about Norris being traded.
No, I missed that.
They grew up together. They came in basically the same time.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. And Drew actually played some pretty good. I mean, he hasn't been great, but that game also against the Capitals, he played well. He looked like a leader for.
And didn't he knock down Wilson also?
Yeah, I believe he did, Mr. Wilson.
There's no love lost between Giroux and Wilson, I'm sure. Giroux is one of the best chirpers in the league, too. He's still got it.
I just want to see. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, 13 games. Yeah, Stützle scored his 13-point streak against Chicago. What a surprise.
Yeah, no surprise there.
So I was going to say also, some more stats. The Blackhawks versus Ducks game, Alec Martinez scored his 200th career assist. And Brody, I think on the same play, actually scored his 300th.
Oh, wow.
So pretty cool for two guys who've been in the league for a while now.
Yes, definitely.
So let's talk about Stützle's 13. Also, Pasternak, his 17-game point streak ended against the Wild. They were shut out.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then they get beat again by, after that, they get beat by the Preds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was it, 6-3 or something?
6-3, yeah. No Marchand. Swayman allowed 5 goals with only 24 saves, 82%, 83% save rate. Saros wasn't that good either. I mean, he was at 86 on 18 saves.
Yeah, there's been a lot of goalie games where it's been save percentage has been like around 75 to like 85.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
it's really, really rare this last 2 weeks where a goalie's been in the 900s.
Yeah, and then you look at some of the players that scored for the Preds. O'Reilly had his 15th and 16th. Stamkos only had his 18th. Marchessault his 19th. I mean, the production just isn't there in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of a free-for-all there, I think.
Yeah, the Predators beat, I think, the Kraken, was it 4-1? Forsberg had 2 goals. I think he has like 24 now on the year.
Yeah, and these are players that you expect to have more than that this deep into the season.
Yeah.
Kind of, I think Stamkos is feeling lost in Nashville.
I think so, too. But I mean, still, that's another bizarre thing. Stamkos, Marchessault, like Forsberg.
Yeah.
Like, what went wrong?
Yeah, they should have all meshed and been really good partnership between those players. I mean, that's just it's nuts. But that's how it is. I mean, that's how hockey is. There's always something that just they don't fit, and you can go through time. I mean, Cutter Gauthier didn't fit on the Flyers.
Yeah, didn't play a game.
Nope.
And
but yet they put his in 24-25 series too.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his Flyers gear.
It's so bizarre to see him in Flyers jerseys on cards when he didn't play a game.
No, he did not play a game. I don't think he even went to spring to fall training.
Spring training.
Yeah, thinking about baseball. Spring training is almost over.
I know. What about those Blue Jays?
That's spring training.
Well, they don't even do that in spring training.
No.
Usually they are like winless in spring training.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the baseball season. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, see what the Preds do by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll be getting the first overall pick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think San Jose has that.
Still has that one wrapped up.
I don't know. Well, Pittsburgh, the way Pittsburgh's playing, I think they're what?
They could tank. Pittsburgh can tank.
Well, they're 2-6-2 in the last 10 games, which is brutal.
Yeah, yeah, that's oof. Ouch.
And I don't see the only two bright spots is Crosby and Raquel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we should have an episode. What grinds my gears? What grinds my gears is Pittsburgh allowing the first goal on the first shot every game. Like, what's with that?
That's pretty brutal, man.
Like, make a freaking save.
Yeah.
Can you not? Like, can you not see this black thing coming at you? Like, come on.
They're not prepared, mentally prepared before the game. That goes
like,
back to the coach.
And I thought Jari was bad, but friggin' Nedeljkovic is doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they gotta figure that out. And you want to talk goalies. I think the Flyers still haven't found theirs.
No. Didn't Ersson get pulled the other night too?
Yeah, he got pulled after they had scored what? Oh my God.
That was the Jets game, right?
Yes, that was the second Jets game after beating the Jets. No, that was against the Flames. Allowed 3 goals and was pulled in the first because Zary had 2 goals within 2 minutes, and then Kadri had his 22nd goal. It was not a impressive game at all. But Dustin Wolf, I mean, his save, he was about 89%.
Wolf has had a good year this year.
Yeah, Dustin Wolf actually has been kind of impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but to lose to the Flames of all teams is kind of a kick in the where.
Yeah, they're so hot and cold this year too. The Flames.
Yeah, they are. They are. The only bright spot really in that was Mitchkov got a point in that one. So yeah, that was kind of a. I mean, Ersson has a winning record still, but it's not much to write about. I mean, I think he's like 11 or 13, and 3, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and the other 2 Flyers goalies, Fedotov and Kosalov, don't even have a winning record at all. Nowhere near 500. So kind of that's where they need to look at next, or else develop the goalies that they've got right now.
Yeah. The thing is, they get rid of 1 or 2, and then they go to the team and be outstanding.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, at least one's been outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Some others have shown potential, but yeah.
So I was going to say about another trade that happened a couple days ago, which was Spencer Knight.
Yes, that was a surprise.
To Chicago for Seth Jones. I don't know. My opinion, I've never been a huge Seth Jones fan. I think he's more of a pylon than anything. So I think, in my opinion, Florida won, or Chicago won that trade.
Yeah. Well, whenever he played the other night for the Panthers, he actually looked pretty good on ice.
Because I watched actually the Blackhawks game, and I wrote down what a debut. So Spencer Knight stopped 41 and 42 shots for a 97.6 save percentage.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's just hard to play. For a team that's got 2 very good goalies, you can't get the ice time that you need. Well, like you needed on the Panthers.
Yeah, and I believe the Blackhawks beat the Kings. And should we talk about the Kings?
Do we have to?
5-game losing streak.
Yeah, and still in 3rd place.
Shocking. Yeah, that's shocking.
Yes, exactly. How does that happen? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
What was this? Yeah, going back to, you want to go back to the Blue Jackets real quick?
Yeah, sure.
They're 10-1-1 in the last 12 games.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you think there's some inspiration there?
From what?
Johnny Hockey?
Maybe.
It could be. That's the only thing I can think of.
Because
Gensel had his 28th and 29th.
Gensel?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's also actually, I think he has more than that. Where is it? So Gensel had a hat trick in the last game, so he has his 30th, 31st, and 32nd goals.
Holy jeez.
Mm-hmm.
He's making a run.
So why wouldn't Pittsburgh want to keep him? I don't know.
Because he plays.
Mm-hmm. And again, I know I said Dallas, but watch out for Tampa Bay too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And picking up Yanni Gourde and Oliver Bjorkquist.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
I mean, Yanni Gourde's not the player he used to be.
No.
You get that experience, right?
Yeah.
Winning 2 cups. It's not Bjorkquist, sorry. It's Bjorkstrand.
Bjorkstrand, yes.
So, also in his debut, Michael Eyssimont scored a goal for the Kraken. So,
which is good for him.
Not much to talk about with the Kraken.
No.
We talk about Bedard. What's wrong with Beniers? I don't remember the last time I've seen him in the points or goals for anything.
No. Nope.
Which is kind of unfortunate because he's another player that I thought was going to be pretty good. I mean, he still will be. He's still young.
Yes. Lots of young players out there. It's just, again, they just need to be on the right team or the right line.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I wish, I don't want to go back to Michkov. Okay. He needs to be on the right line.
Who's he on the line with most of the time?
Well, that's the thing. He's been back and forth. He's either been with Konechny or Owen Tippett. 2 different lines each time. So lately, he's actually been very productive with Tippett since Tippett came back from injury. Tippett's been, on fire, so to speak. I think with Tippett on the same line, Tippett's speed, if anything, and his hard shot creates opportunity for Michkov.
Yeah. I guess before we get into the big announcement, I guess a couple more things actually. So Rickard Rakell also scored his 500th career point.
Okay.
And what about Jack Hughes? That is some pretty bad news for the Devils.
That's devastating news for the Devils.
Right, out for the season. That hurts. Really hurts.
Yeah. You think Jack Eichel's going to have a target on his back when he goes back when they play the next game?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
but you never know because that's going to be next year. So
that's true. That's true, but that was, I don't know if it's incidental or not. I mean, I noticed that their feet got tangled up, and obviously Hughes went down first, and Eichel kind of slammed it into the boards, but Eichel was falling at the same time. So, was it intentional? I don't know. Was it intentional when Garnet Hathaway got demolished?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Probably not. So.
Things happen. It is hockey.
Yeah, they do.
It's a rough sport.
Yeah. It's probably the roughest in sports, period.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be in your top physical shape to play this game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I think quarterbacks, or not just even quarterbacks, but people getting tackled, that's still rougher because it's a pretty devastating hit. But overall, I think hockey is still the roughest and toughest.
Yes. When you can only be out there for about a minute on ice time. So you have to have great conditioning.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because it's nonstop. It's not like you get in a huddle after each play.
Yeah.
It's go until your line change, if you can get a line change.
And you get a commercial break every play.
Right. Well, it seems like it. But, yeah, there's no physicality in basketball? Not like hockey.
No, you touch a guy with a little pinky finger and it's like, oh, it hurts.
Yeah, get a hangnail and you can't play for 2 weeks in basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about diving. There's a lot of diving in basketball.
Yes, there is. And how many players in hockey have gotten cut and come back within the same period?
Yeah. Well, Rickard Rakell got a friggin' high stick to the face and was bleeding and he came back. But there's hockey players are a different type of breed.
Yes, they are. And I think that's probably one of the other reasons why I love the sport.
Yeah.
Because there's no real quit.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll continue to try until their doctor says don't. or else this will happen. So, I mean, there are things that they can't control themselves. Concussions being one of them. I mean, that could be a devastating injury.
And I think they've done an excellent job in the NHL with concussions too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you don't see it as much now, and with the concussion protocol, I think it was a great call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So now for the major announcement. I need your guys' help. You guys have been awesome on my channel. I've gotten over 4,000 subscribers, which is incredible. I never thought I'd even hit over 10.
Yeah.
So now the only thing is I need 4,000 hours of watch time. I don't know. I only get an average of 2 to 3 minutes per video. I don't know. I would like to get monetized, start making some money so I can start, giving back to you guys, because I love giving back with even to charity, doing giveaways. I'd like to give bigger cards away, even bigger prizes. So I'm going to do this giveaway. It's going to be called The Road to 4,000 Watched Hours. So hopefully you guys will watch some videos. So what I'm going to kind of do, well, let's talk about the prizes. Should I talk about the prizes first?
Yeah, let's talk about the prizes.
Okay. So there's going to be 4 prizes. 4. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right here, I'll take a picture of it so you guys can see. So right here, there's over 1,000 cards. So that's going to be one of the giveaways. Over 1,000 cards. I know there's a Bedard card in there. There's a few autographs, but it's mostly inserts and such. No base cards, just all inserts. So another prize is going to be a hobby box of 23-24 Series 2. Hopefully Mr. Bedard can get back on track and somebody can pull a Bedard out of here. Maybe the gold 101, which still hasn't been pulled as far as I know.
That's crazy. That's still out there.
Slowly coming. All right, next prize is going to be a blaster box. I've held on to this since the 2016-17 season. So one lucky winner could have a potential at Austin Matthews rookie. Now the last prize, I'm not going to announce yet. When I get to 3,000 watched hours, I will announce what the other prize is. All I'll tell you, it is valued over at $1,000.
Exciting.
So all I ask is you guys watch the whole video, if possible.
Yeah.
Maybe tell a friend to watch. Even if you want to go to sleep, I have a couple playlists. Start those playlists. Also, what I'm going to start doing in select videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw people's names into random.org because I think I can have like 10,000 names. There's going to be many ways you can enter. So if I pin your comment onto one of my videos, you'll get an entry. So make your comments bizarre. Maybe not bizarre, but make me laugh or something, and I'll pin your guys' comments. I know Revolution, you can't. I don't know why. Do you see Revolution's comments on your videos?
I can, yeah.
So I don't know why. If anybody knows why, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. He's the only one I can't see comments for. It's not like I've blocked him or banned him.
No.
What else was I going to do? Also, we're going to be doing, we're going to ask you guys probably, we'll do it in this video as well.
Yeah.
Let us know what game we should both watch, and then we'll review it together.
Yeah.
If we pick your guys' game, there'll be another entry into the giveaway, the road to 4,000 watched hours. Also, what I'm going to start doing in select videos, I'm going to do what's called the word scramble. I'm going to throw up a whole bunch of letters up in this top corner, and you guys have to scramble that out, and it's going to come out to, it could be a hockey player. It could be, I don't know, anything to do with hockey. It could be a hockey term.
Yes. And just don't use the Flyers as the world scramble, because that'd be too easy.
Flyers suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I want to do is, for all the people that enter, I want you to either message me on Instagram or message me on my email. I'll put the email right here. But if you put it in the comments, that comment will not be allowed. Also, I might do Trivia Tuesdays with it as well. So just stay tuned and watch the videos in entirety if possible. It would be greatly appreciated.
Yes. Let's get his watch hours up, guys. I've been around Toppy for quite 2 years now. 2 years?
2, 3.
I don't know.
2 years. 2 years. Yeah,
2 years. Great content. Great guy. And yeah, let's get him up to 4,000 watch hours. It's just be phenomenal to get him there. Nobody more deserving that I think of.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sure. Absolutely.
Also, I know we usually put these out on Saturdays. So what we're going to go to in the future, starting next week, is Wednesdays and Saturdays, because we've just found that it's a lot of hockey to watch.
It's so much hockey to watch. When you're watching anywhere from 2 to 7 games in a day, it can get to be not stressful, but hard to retain all that information from the games themselves.
It is a lot. So yeah, so we're going to split up. I mean, that's more videos for you guys as well.
Exactly. More to watch. Which again, we're having fun doing it, and we're having fun sharing it with you guys.
I hope you guys are enjoying it as well.
Yes, please enjoy. Oh no, no begging here. No begging.
Do it now. No. No, it's been a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right, so now it's time for our 3 stars of the week. It was hard. I guess we should have done some honorable mentions. Well, I guess we could do some.
Yeah.
There's so much. A lot of people had a lot of points. Like Jason Robertson.
Yeah.
3 goals, 5 assists for 8 points.
Yeah.
Gensel had a hat trick in 4 games. He had 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. Suzuki again has been on fire. A goal, 4 assists, 5 points.
Definitely.
So that's like what? He's had 13 points in like 6 or 7 games. Okay, so let's start with our 3rd star.
Okay, 3rd star. We're going to go with Sergei Bobrovsky. In 3 games, he had 2 shutouts. And in the other game, he only, put it this way, 68 saves out of 69 shots. He also got his 48th career shutout this week, and he also became 10th all-time in games won in the NHL. So Bob has been awesome.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
So our 2nd star is going to be Nathan MacKinnon, who in 3 games had 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points. He was a +4. He had 12 shots. I mean, MacKinnon, he's a beast.
Yep. And for our 1st star of the night, hard to imagine. These stats are staggering.
I had to look at it like 5 times because I'm like, what the heck?
Rupee Hintz in 4 games. He had 2 goals and 11 assists, 13 points. He had a +6, and he had 10 shots on goal. Where did he come up with these numbers? Again, he's playing for the Stars, and the Stars have been phenomenal. So, shout out to Rupee Hintz for this one.
Yep, definitely. I know there's a few. Also, Chris Lovins, I believe, is a Stars fan as well.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. So, there, I said it. Stars this year. We'll give them a shout out. I think they're going to go far.
I think so too. Just remember, I called this a few months ago.
Yes, you did. I won't forget.
Was that the beginning of the season? I think it might have been too.
It may have been at the beginning of the season, yeah, because we were talking about who we thought would be into the get into the playoffs again, and seeing who the Stars still had, we thought they could go. And now, of course, then they've added all this other stuff.
And if the Stars lose in the 1st round, I don't remember any of this conversation.
You've slept a lot since then, or worked a lot, one of the 2.
Yeah. So there's our 3 stars of the week.
Yes. So it's a lot of fun trying to decide who the 3 stars are. And
Makar as well had 2 goals and 4 assists.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
But yeah, he's had a good week too.
Yeah, he had the same as he. Come on, I don't know why. Yeah, he had the same as McKinnon: 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in 3 games.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna have a little fun debate.
Yes.
So you guys can let us know in the comments below who you guys think. We just took 2 names and we decided on. Well, I guess let's tell them what it is. We're going to debate on who should be the MVP.
Yes.
We chose either McKinnon or Draisaitl.
Mm-hmm.
So Joey took McKinnon. So he's going to debate on why McKinnon should be the MVP this year. And I have Draisaitl and why he should be MVP this year. And let's, like I say, you in the comments below, who do you think it should be?
Yeah.
And let's
if you've got I don't know if you would have a long shot, but right now it's going to be Natty Mac. I mean, the dude's got 25 goals, 73 assists, 98 points, and a plus 23. That blew me away in itself. I know it doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, but good grief. And in the last 5 games, 4 goals, 7 assists. He's had 22.49 minutes on ice, 7 power play goals, and 4 game-winning goals. Can you say that about Draisaitl?
Oh, I have a lot I can say about Draisaitl.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Draisaitl leads the league in goals with 46 goals. How many did McKinnon have?
All right, he had 25.
25. And what was McKinnon's plus?
23.
Draisaitl was plus 25. And did you also know that Draisaitl has only been shut out in 10 games of I think 62 they've played?
No, I did not know that.
But only 10 games he's been held off the scoreboard. So that's 52 games that he's had at least 1 point. So also in those 62 games, he has 94 points. Only 4 behind?
4 behind Natty Mac, yes.
Right? And Draisaitl, well, let's talk about his other friend, McDavid. McDavid has not had a great year this year either. McDavid only has 22 goals and 56 points for 56 assists for 79 points. So I mean, it's not like he hasn't McDavid, who's been outstanding also.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
and,
and it also does help to have a great teammate to help back you up.
Hey, I let you talk, and then also he doesn't have a defenseman like McKinnon does in Makar.
No.
So the highest defenseman is Bouchard with only 49 points. So also Draisaitl has 20 5-on-5 goals. He has 15 power. He leads the league in NHL power play goals with 15, and he has 9 game-winning goals in the NHL, which also leads.
Yeah.
So when you need Draisaitl, he is there. So that is why Draisaitl is MVP this year.
Yeah. We'll see at the end of this year, see where the Avs end up and where the Oilers end up too.
And with those 46 goals, the next behind him is Scheifele and Nylander with 35.
That's insane.
It is insane. So let us know in the comments below who you think will be the MVP.
Yeah, please do, guys.
That was a fun debate.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I had fun. Getting in there and talking about it. All right, guys. Well, that's what we've got for this week, or for this past week. Just want to thank you all for tuning in. I would love to have you guys come over, visit my channel at Joey's Riding a Pine. I'm sure Toppy will edit in here somewhere, and give me some watch minutes, and enjoy my channel too. I have a lot of fun sharing with you guys, and just come on over, visit me, leave me a comment over there too. But most of all, leave us a comment here too. Let us know how we're doing. We're having fun. And go visit Toppy's and watch Toppy's channels too. Get him to 4,000 watch hours.
Yes. Yeah. Go follow Mr. JOEE, Mr. Riding the Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another great channel. So please go give him a subscribe, give him a like. How do you do that? Give him a like, give him a subscribe, leave a comment.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yes, that's how it's done. And leave me a comment.
Yes. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. I can't wait. We're going to set this as a premiere again as well because love chatting with you guys.
Yes.
Eventually, we'd like to do a live. I don't know when. Maybe we'll do it in a couple weeks. Maybe before the playoffs.
That would be good. I think that'd be very good.
So yeah.
Playoff Eve.
Playoff Eve. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it with the announcement, but yeah, next Saturday's video is when I'm going to start the word scramble.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, there we have it.
Have a great night, guys.
Bryce Seidel, MVP.
Vote Natty Mac.
All right. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Later.